What would make a quiet war hero walk into a small-town church and execute a beloved pastor in cold blood? No argument, no warning, no attempt to run, just one calm statement afterward, a statement that chills the entire town. I have nothing to say. That is the haunting mystery at the heart of The Reckoning by master storyteller John Grisham. And today, we're stepping into one of Grisham's most unusual and haunting thrillers, a story that begins with a shocking crime, but slowly unfolds into a much deeper reckoning, one that reaches across war, family, honor, and devastating secrets. Here's the setup. It's 1946 in the quiet town of Clanton, Mississippi. Pete Banning, a respected farmer, decorated World War II hero, church deacon, and pillar of the community, walks into his local church on a Sunday morning. Then he pulls out a gun and shoots the pastor, dead, right there in front of everyone. No motive, no explanation, and from the moment he's arrested, Pete Banning refuses to say a single word about why he did it. Not to the sheriff, not to the judge, not even to his own family. The town demands answers, the court demands answers, but Pete Banning remains silent, and that silence becomes the most terrifying clue of all. So what makes The Reckoning different from most thrillers? This isn't just a murder mystery. It's a story about secrets buried so deep they survive war, time, and even death. Grisham structures the novel in three powerful movements. First, the crime and the trial. Second, a haunting journey into Pete Banning's experiences during World War II in the Philippines. And finally, the devastating truth behind the murder. And when the pieces finally come together, the meaning of that opening gunshot becomes far more tragic and far more complicated than anyone imagined. So what will you discover as you listen to this audiobook? First, the psychology of silence. Pete's refusal to explain himself creates a tension that grips every page. It forces the listener and the courtroom to confront the terrifying possibility that some truths are worse than punishment. Second, the brutal realities of war. Lowering voice. The middle section of the novel plunges deep into the horrors of the Pacific Theater during World War II. Survival, imprisonment, starvation, and choices no human being should ever have to make. And third, the ripple effect of one terrible decision. Families collapse, reputations crumble, lives are reshaped forever. Because sometimes the real reckoning doesn't happen in court, it happens inside the human soul. Now let's talk about what John Grisham does exceptionally well in this book. Strong emphasis, atmosphere, the slow, suffocating tension of a southern town watching one of its most respected citizens become a murderer is absolutely gripping. Second, character depth. Pete Banning isn't just a suspect, he's a puzzle, a war hero, a father, a man with a code so rigid he's willing to let his entire life collapse rather than betray it. And third, the storytelling structure. Slightly faster pacing. The way the narrative moves from courtroom drama to wartime survival to emotional revelation keeps the mystery alive until the very end. But this book isn't perfect, and it may not be for everyone. Some readers expecting a fast-paced legal thriller like The Firm or A Time to Kill might find the middle sections surprisingly slow. Slow pacing. The war chapters are long, detailed, and emotionally heavy. But here's the twist. Conspiratorial whisper. This without those chapters, the ending wouldn't carry the same devastating weight. So who is this audiobook perfect for? If you love slow-burned mystery, morally complex characters, historical wartime drama, and courtroom tension, then The Reckoning will absolutely pull you in. Especially if you enjoy authors like Dennis Lehane or Scott Turow, who blend crime stories with deeper psychological themes. But you might want to skip it if you're looking for non-stop action, a traditional detective investigation, or quick plot twists every chapter. This story moves with deliberate gravity, not speed. And that's exactly what gives the final revelation its power. Because in the end, The Reckoning isn't asking who committed the crime. We know that from the first page. The real question is far darker. Lowering voice. Why would a good man destroy his own life and refuse to explain it? Pause. And when the truth finally surfaces, sharp intake of breath, it changes everything you thought you knew. If you enjoy atmospheric mysteries like this one, you'll find the full audiobook experience even more powerful. The layered storytelling, the tension, the wartime sequences, they truly come alive. You'll find a link in the description where you can explore the audiobook version and start listening today. And if you love discovering gripping mystery and thriller audiobooks like this one, make sure to subscribe for more deep dives into unforgettable stories. Quiet, intense tone. Because sometimes the most dangerous secrets, pause, are the ones a man is willing to die protecting.